Today, we're walking into one of the most emotional aisles in retail, the wine aisle. It's got charm, tradition, and emotion. But this year, it's also got tension. Inflation, tariffs, and supply chain ripples are changing what you see, what you pay, and what's left on the shelf. Let's pour one out and look at how wine got caught in the middle. What's happening? Inflation plus import pressure. Inflation's been creeping into every cork and crate. Glass, packaging, freight, all more expensive. Now layer in the 2025 tariff wave. U.S. tariffs on EU wines landed between 15% and 20%. By the time that cost runs through importers, distributors, and retailers, you're seeing about a 20% bump at the shelf. A $16 bottle becomes $21 before you even notice. When tariffs were announced, importers rushed shipments ahead of time. Front-loading, they call it. Then they froze orders mid-year, waiting for clarity. That pause? It's showing now smaller shipments, delayed arrivals, and more shelf space filled by New World wines. Retailers call it a mixed shift. Consumers call it, "Where's my favorite?" Now, enter the holidays. This is the biggest season for wine sales, up to 40%. More volume than any other time of year. But this year, it's colliding with tariffs and inflation. Retailers from Michigan to New York already report shortages of popular European imports. Some everyday bottles that were $16 last year now ring at $21 and expect more hikes by Thanksgiving. That's the trifecta. Inflation plus tariffs plus holiday demand. Despite higher prices, people aren't abandoning wine. They're just changing their buying rhythm. U.S. wine volume is down roughly 3.6%, but the $15 to $25 tier is holding strong. Consumers are buying smarter, less often, but better. They're moving toward private label wines, skipping some imported, luxuries, and leaning on domestic standbys. And as for who rules the wine aisle, it's not Costco anymore. Total Wine and More now holds the U.S. crown, roughly $6 billion in wine sales. That's huge. And it's thanks to private label strategy, broad assortment, and pricing that protects the mid-range shopper. Behind the scenes, retailers are working overtime to make the holidays happen. Wine used to be the sure bet. Strong margins, steady turns, reliable promos. But in 2025, it's a balancing act between cost, availability, and consumer trust. Let's break it down. A $15 wholesale bottle with a 15% tariff costs $17.25 before it even ships. By the time it hits shelves, that's about $21 retail. And that's before factoring in freight and labor inflation. Some importers report total cost increases of up to 30% over pre-pandemic levels. So, what do retailers do? 3 key moves. 1. SKU rationalization. Drop slow-moving, high-tariff imports. 2. Mix shift, bring in tariff-lighter origins. Chile, South Africa, Australia, U.S. domestic. 3. Promo cadence. Shorter, sharper holiday promotions instead of endless markdowns. Private labels are also stepping up, protecting both margin and value perception for customers. Because shipments paused mid-year, holiday assortments are thinner than usual. Expect some empty slots, especially on mid-priced French reds and sparkling wines. That's why you'll notice more discovery displays this year featuring tariff-free wines from Chile, Australia, and domestic producers taking that holiday spotlight. Meanwhile, wineries are moving more direct to consumer. The average club shipment size is up about 5% year over year. That means loyal customers are ordering early, before shelves even get stocked. Retailers will need to compete with convenience and curation to win those trips. All right, let's get practical. Here are your up and down the aisles holiday wine survival tips. 5 moves to help you save, shop smart, and sip well despite tariffs and inflation. Tip 1. Buy early. Stock up before Thanksgiving week. Prices tend to rise as demand peaks. And shelves thin. You'll beat both the markup and the shortage. Tip 2. Explore new origins. Try wines from Chile, South Africa, or Australia. They're less affected by tariffs, and you'll often find better value for the same flavor profile. Tip 3. Embrace private labels. Those store brand wines. They're often bottled by real wineries under exclusive deals. Less markup, same quality. Perfect for entertaining. Tip 4. Watch promo timing. Retailers are running shorter. Sharper deals this year. 3-day promos instead of month-long discounts. If you see a good price, grab it. It might not come back. Tip 5. Rethink quantity, not quality. Instead of buying multiple mid-tier bottles, consider 1 or 2 slightly higher quality picks. You'll drink better and spend about the same. Bottom line, be flexible, be early, and be curious. The wine aisle is changing, but there's still plenty worth discovering. Hats this week's pour on up and down the aisles. Tariff, inflation, and the holidays might shake the shelves, but a smart shopper always lands the right bottle. On the next episode, we crack open the soda shelf, sugar taxes, reformulations, and what Gen Z is sipping instead. Until then, pour smart and shop smarter.